There we go. All right. Greetings, everyone. This is your spiritual consultant, your Shad'Oracle, MadamShadO, here in the Shadow Gallery with the Hellpaw Pull per usual. If you'd like to book a private session, purchase a live pull, or donate to me, the Hellpaws of the show in general, you may do so at my website, www.madamshado.wixsite.com/website, or via PayPal or Cash App directly to MadamShadO. There's no W in Shad'O ever. If you put a W in Shad'O, I'm not supposed to where you or your money goes or where you or your money ends up. As per the usual, love me, like me, share me, subscribe to me, turn your notifications on so you know when I go live. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Big O, and TikTok. And if you're on Big O, by me, so I'm going to tell loudly and proudly, sugar. This all being said, let's get it started in here. Go ahead and ask your questions. I'm in a chill mood today. I guess after all the hellaciousness from yesterday, I'm just like, yeah, we burn an even kill now. Speaking of burn, Dominus, come hither, my sweet child. Is it Shay? What's going on? You know, some incense just don't like lighting. Some of them don't light well with Oh, I was about to say, how the fuck is it down to 66? I have it upside down. It's 99. Ooh, the whole damn thing gets hot. Oh, okay. I wonder. Hey DJ, keep playing that song. I mean, that shit got real hot. How you feeling? Hot, hot, hot. I expect this first week or two of me coming back to be very slow. Because everybody has to figure out that I'm back on here. And until then, I guess we can go on here and look and see if Xbox has any new games. I know I haven't finished that other game. We gonna see if I get, and I might just record that one. Just do, record me playing it, and yeah, that might be the move for that. What is this? Ooh. This looks interesting. Game called Scorn. Got a Doom look to it. I could run through the games that I've already played and try to find some of those Easter eggs because kind of find out what's the Limbo and the other one has Easter eggs. Evil within. I mean, I can. Okay, we'll play a little bit of it. Damn, I'm gonna have to remember all the buttons and shit. D, what's going on, sugar? I knew I heard it. I knew it. I knew it. Guess who? Is that DJ my DJ? SD, what's going on, sugar? I knew it. I knew it. My problem child. My problem children somehow I always know when I'm back. SD baby, you can just ask your question. You can go to my website and purchase one. Either way. Give that a chance to. Who is this here? Now SD. Let me ask, what is your question first? Because I don't typically just have people come on here. So I need to know what's the nature of your question. Are you going to jail again? God damn it, DJ. Yes. Why are you going to? You know what? I told you let this shoe stealing ass child. You know what? You ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna learn until your ass get well. You know, depending on what you like, that might be the place to. You know what? That's just now SD. What you mean just to talk, sugar? Not because of him. I have a court date. What the hell you been doing since I've been gone? And you can't find evidence. It stole my damn mouse. Of course, this game steals my mouse every single time. Yep, that sounds like what you would be going to jail for. You and your damn hands. You and your damn hands. And not listening. That's the other part of why you going. That is the other damn part. Peach, what's going on? Slide this over here. I prefer a bit of a legit reading. SD, I wasn't reading you, and you ain't asked a question in private. Baby, what kind of show you think this is? Now, if you want to get a reading, website is MadamShadO.wixsite.com/website. When my friends find the recording I lost, your homegirl gonna find it because she is a beast, honey. Natural Sun, what's up? SD, what kind of what you think going on here? I didn't. You asking for private damn readings and you ain't got a damn public face. That sounds like an issue. Give you a couple minutes, okay. And if it don't let you, go to PayPal or Cash App, whichever one. Cause I ain't been on here to fuck around with that website. So that's gonna be my goal and my focus this month. To actually sit down with that website and do whatever the hell it is I need to do. That's what I'm gonna do. DJ. Let's not go to jail, okay? Well, we can hope you don't go to damn jail, but the way your hands is set up, um, had to catch it before they took my mic. I mean, took my cursor. I hope she find the recording because he playing victim. Who it is this time? That's all I don't know. Who? Which one is it? God damn it, boy! You got a whole Holodex. You ain't got a Rolodex. You got a Holodex. He playing victim. But what kind of reading you looking for? The Cash App and the PayPal are the same for MadamShadO. There's no W in Shad'O. He was trying to Tina Turner me. Hold up. He was trying to whoop your ass with a shoe? Or what was he doing? Cause Tina didn't according to the movie, Tina didn't start off, Anyway, but a little young naive girl who fell in love too quick and too hard. I'm trying to whoop you anything. That sounds like a old school melanated mama. Shoes, race car tracks, jump ropes, belts, extension cords, chunkless. But I got him I got him a little bit too extreme. My DJ, my DJ. Matthew, what's going on, baby? You, my other problem child, just in time. Now I'm balanced. What happened? DJ, you gonna learn to stop fucking with them little young babies. They ain't worth nothing. I found a bat in my garage. A bat? A bat like MLB? Like home run? Babe Ruth? Louisville Slugger? Or bat? Like which one you talking about? A bat like Jackie Robinson. Who asked you about to go whooping on? I for the sake of me not having to testify and press charges or be an accessory. He ain't saying nothing on here that would incriminate nobody. That would be a nice bat you found. It's just all it is, just a nice bat. XD, what is your question, honey? Yep. There we go. Let me see here. See, look at you. Ain't God good? Them sisters be putting in work. Now, there's the website. You got to put it all together because Big O is an asshole and don't let you write websites. Or if you don't want to do that, or if it's not letting you, I'm gonna do it this month. That's the PayPal and the Cash App. Just pick your poison and pay it via that. Your friend just said, "Is it home, girl? The one that you had on the three-way call?" Cause we was the third person. Y'all may not remember that we were third person. We heard all that juicy goodness with your little petty asses. Half of my heart is in Havana, ooh, na, na. You took me back to East Atlanta, na, na, na. Although my heart is in Havana, there's something by his manners. Havana, na. Come on now, ask your question before I start playing this game now. Brienne or Brienne? Brianna? Brienne. I'm gonna call you Brie. What kind of reading you looking for, honey? Baby, that song been stuck in my head since yesterday and I ain't even listened to it. In general, let's see what's generally going on with you. What's going on? We'll go here. What's going on? I tell you what's going on. Yeah, what's going on? Damn, Brian. You got the strength card inverted. This is it's not necessarily a bad thing. So it can be interpreted a couple of ways. One is you feel weak. You feel not so much defeated, it's just you don't feel as strong as you normally would. So, weak. The other is you're not putting out enough feminine energy. The way a woman can, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something here. When I did security, I was the one sent to calm guys down. Why? Because a woman can diffuse a guy. Even a little homeboy that I was fucking with back in the day, he was a bounty hunter. He wanted me to be on his team because he's like, we need a female because guys naturally want to box and fight and argue and get the yah-yah and rah-rah with people. But a woman coming at a certain way, they don't do that. So there's a softness that you've forgotten. There's a softness that you're lacking. This doesn't necessarily mean, because I don't have the masculine card, so this doesn't mean you're putting out too much masculine energy. It's just you're not putting out enough feminine energy. I don't know if you have kids or anything, but think of it as a mom. If any, and I don't know if you got a good relationship with mama, but I have a great one. Anything that happens, mama, and it gonna get handled. This is saying you're not in that headspace. You got the Ace of Wands inverted. This is not doing your research. I don't know if you got into a situation without thinking, but you definitely got into a situation without researching it. Like a quick Google search can alleviate a lot of issues, okay? It can alleviate a lot of motherfucking problems if you just do a quick Google research. And then you have the Four of Cups inverted. You trying to stay delusional. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to apologize for being wrong. It's okay to not be fucking right. This is picking your battles. This seems more like you are getting hit in the face with truth. Day after day, night after night, they are whooping your ass with truth. And you are just choosing to not see it, or you're seeing it as, okay, well, you know, that may be how y'all see it. Look here, if every time you go outside, your face explode and break out in hives and shit, obviously there's something outside that you're not supposed to be out there with, you allergic to. But you steady going outside. You going against the grain. This may be where this is definitely where you're not thinking. It's okay, wanting to believe and see the best in people, but some people just ain't got the best in them. Hell, some people ain't got good in them. Some people ain't got alright or okay in them. Okay? You take the loss, because guess what? This whole marathon that you're running, because this is not a race, baby. This is a marathon. This is your marathon. This is what you running. Nobody else running this shit but you. Now, this thing that you going through, this yours and yours alone. Don't try to outrun somebody else. This ain't their race. They ain't got the same obstacles. They ain't got the same shoes. They ain't got the same respiratory system. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. This is you. If you lost this fight over here, that is okay. You just go on to the fight that you're supposed to be in. That's all. Some fights are meant for you to lose. If you always win a fight, how the hell you know what losing feel like? That means it's too easy. You gotta lose every once in a while. Kathleen, let me see what's going on with you. Uh, Jakai been helping you through the situation. Who is Jakai? Who Jakai? Oh, that's pretty as hell. I can't ever see Virgo in the sky. I literally go outside to try to get and know my constellations and stuff. I can see me all day. I can see my constellation all goddamn day. But that damn Virgo, no. Is it Virgo? Yeah. That damn Virgo, I can't never see her ass in the sky. Kathleen, you got the Emperor inverted. This is not logical, baby. Not logical. Okay, not logical. Not the way an emperor rules. They have to not just look about and look at and look after a kingdom like a king. A king got that little area, okay? King got them little areas there. I got them. I'm gonna get to them in a minute. A king got specific areas. An emperor rules those fucking kings. So what you are not doing, you're not delegating authority as you should be. Okay? You're not delegating authority. You're not looking at things and you're not saying, hey, this is this area. Hey, this area needs this. You can't treat every area the same. Just because this is the desert, that's the fucking rainforest. You can't treat them the same way. This one's in the sky, that one's on the water. You can't do this the same way. You're not being logical. You're not analyzing shit the way you need to. You got the Page of Cups inverted. Your feelings, you have not learned from them. If you ever had intuitions that told you somebody was no good, your ass ain't fucking listening. You not listening. If there was somebody you dated and you every time you was around them, you felt nauseous. Every time you was around them, you didn't want to do nothing. You didn't want to see. You just had nothing for them. You not learning to listen. The only thing you got really okay is the Two of Swords being upright, and this is less about judgment and it's more about where you want to go. This is saying you on one path and it's about to split. You either going left, you going right. You going up, you going down. Whichever way you gotta go. This is also saying Edgar Allan Poe had a fear of moths. Okay? Hated moths. To him, he thought they were the size of a goddamn of Mothra that fought Godzilla. That's what he thought they were. His friend literally sat his ass down, opened up a book of I want to say Ithaca so bad, but it's not that. But it's a bug book. Showed him the moth, because all the bugs that was in this book were actually scaled to size. These ain't just little pit. No, they scaled them. And showed him what the fuck a moth is. He said, now this damn thing here ain't no bigger than a quarter. And this what you been sitting here scared of all your goddamn life. Make informed decisions. Don't go blindly into whatever decisions you make. Now, SD, what you after, honey? Come on up here. You might as well. Look like I ain't got to do this game here, so look like y'all gonna be out of luck. I record me going to the next. I don't even know how many levels this damn game got. What the fuck? There we go. They are congested as hell. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, they can. I'm pretty sure they can. Come on up here. Let me see what you talking about. Oh shit. Let me turn the damn volume up while I'm thinking about this. Now, what's your name, sugar? Or what you want me to call you on here? It's what? Sunny. Oh, okay, Sunny. All right. Nice to meet you too.
The question is right now, yeah, is that right? I'm questioning myself like with I've got two. It's a moral thing and it's like ambitious thing, right?
Ooh, I love this
Is that
accent,
I
baby. You can't be talking like that. I love me a British sounding accent. Go ahead with yourself.
yeah, it is British. It's like I've got a very extremely ambitious like goal that I want to achieve in life.
Okay.
However, there's a bit of a charitable side to me as well, whereas I don't know if I'm achieve to the echelons I want to achieve in life that I'm going for, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like compared to normal man, like my goals compared to the normal Tom, Dick, and Harry is normal, right?
Mhm.
Like 100 grand a year or whatever, it's fine. But I'm one of the guys that I feel like I want to shoot far ahead, and everyone around me tells me that you want too much in life and all this stuff. But to me, the way I view it is that the more good I can do, more good I can achieve for the rest of you, right?
Okay.
That's my question. Like, will I actually want to achieve what I want to achieve, and will it help the less fortunate that I want to? Like,
So
so sometimes like,
will you achieve the goal you want to achieve, and will it help the less fortunate?
yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So will you achieve the goal you want to achieve? Not. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a no, but I feel like I know why it's a no. With this being the Empress inverted, this is look. It's looking deeper. That's first. Will it help the less fortunate? It will help them. I want you to be careful because this guy here is an asshole. Not saying the card itself, but in this deck, this guy's an asshole because
I'm not so.
no, not you. Well, I'm saying this guy, he he was. I mean, it's ambitious. It is literally the Knight of Pentacles is about beneficial moves. He would go buy apartments. The apartments were low rent, low budget, all this kind of stuff, and then he would go in, buy them, and then jack the prices up so he could have, people who paid more money in them. He would sabotage other people to get what he wanted. Now, I'm not saying that's what you're gonna do, but I'm saying the first thing is the goal you want to achieve. You need to look deeper. That's first, because if you're looking to achieve a goal a specific way or a specific type, like let's say for example, let's say Venus and Serena Williams, you know them, tennis players.
Yeah, yeah,
Growing up, maybe they wanted to be an ideological person for a little black girl, but they didn't think it would be tennis. This was their dad's doing it. He pushed them into doing it, and then
that was their dream. It was his dad's dream. Yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
you can achieve your goal, but you may be limiting yourself by focusing so tightly on a specific way.
Right.
So maybe whatever it is you're trying to do, look at what other ways can it be achieved. Like if you wanted to open up an orphanage and like help lost kids or something, well, the orphanage isn't what you're trying to do. You're just trying to help these kids. So instead of saying orphans who were sent to, who were given up, sent to orphanages, there are kids out there right now that live in homes that they might as well be a fucking orphan because they're not getting love and attention and affection the way they need
See,
to.
I don't know about authors that right now. Like I said, when like we have like back home in like India, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like elderly people that get abandoned by their children, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in India, it's in jungles. So we tend to get money to that. And I want to open a camp for that. Like camp where the elderly people get just get abandoned, just look after them. Is that a similar thing, or is it just for the children?
Actually, yeah. I mean, I was just using that as an example, but yeah, that would be
Yeah.
roughly the same thing. Her ask a question. If it's something really specific, like to come on here, you'd have to pay for it. But something simple, ask a question. But yeah, Sonny, if you are your core value, if your core is mostly to help kids, to give them a safe place to learn and grow and flourish, that is
I
where.
think what brings on it, I think what brings us to make money is just happiness, fortune, right? That's what I feel like inside.
No, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. So your goal is which one? Making money or helping less fortunate?
Well, the goal is to make the money first and then to have less fortune, right?
It makes sense. You can easily make money, but I feel. Let's see, which one should you make the money first? Should you help the less
Well,
fortunate first?
obviously, I love money. I love
I
money.
mean, everyone loves money. This feels more like
I love the impacts of money. I love what money brings and all of that. But I'm very knowledgeable with the fact that you can't help other people without money, right?
not necessarily, not
Well, okay,
necessarily.
there's motivation to all that, but I feel that if you have the finance back in, networking back in you, you can make more of an impact other than just
You would
gifts,
think that, but I mean, look at Gandhi. Gandhi wasn't rich. Not saying after
I don't
knowing.
like Gandhi. That's something. I'm a Sikh. I don't like Gandhi.
I was about to say, not going off. Yeah. Let me find somebody. Hell, look at me. I ain't rich.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I get it. I get it. Sometimes you don't need money. Sometimes you don't need money to make a difference. But
I
you
this
want
is
to
saying.
actually impact on the world or make a massive difference on the world. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
this is saying for
you
you.
need money in life. You need money in life.
You need to focus more. Well, focus on helping people. Literally, you got the Ten of Pentacles, and it's like it's a treasure map. It's a road map. The Ten of Pentacles is basically saying, like, that's your core. You want to help people. Once you have your idea, the ways to do it really unfold in front of you. I mean, look at Oprah Winfrey. She has what schools and stuff in Africa. She didn't start doing that. She just was on TV.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Of
So
course
when
not.
you focus on what it is you're trying to do, you start bringing, what you're feeling, what you want to do. You start attracting those
I
things
think
to you.
the only issue is you only start making money and you go down that line of path, right? Issue right there.
You can.
There are dark lines that you have to cross,
Mhm.
which we're all aware of. That we
Mhm.
don't acknowledge, but we're all aware of, right?
Right.
But I think that's what shows is that right. At some point across the line, we have to screw someone over in order to do greater good.
Mhm.
And it's whether I can slip that consciousness to sleep well at night. The fact that I've screwed someone over to help someone else. I think that's my main issue. Because making an issue like, for example, my dad being bit, I understand business from the day I was, well,
Mhm.
I'm guessing you can see it, right? Yeah, but I
Mhm.
mean, I've grew from this in the business world, and I understand that someone screws someone over at some point, right?
Mhm.
Some of the US government does, same as general.
Mhm.
Everyone's gonna screw at some point. But then, is that a correct point where you want to do evil to do good at some point or no? That's a good question
It's a good
because I
question.
feel it.
The only thing about that is if people only looked at what's good and what's bad, we wouldn't have a lot of things in this world. A lot of people did do
Yes,
some really, really wicked shit, but it
right,
ended up
exactly.
helping the masses.
Mhm.
So it is up to you. You have to see this less as this is good and this is bad, and more so.
But then where does God come into it?
Yeah,
Is it good and bad? Where does that? This
it's
is
a
this
gray
question.
area. Well, let's put it like this: if you, let's say, if somebody was gonna hurt you and whoever you're with, and the only way to make sure y'all didn't get hurt was to kill that person,
Correct. Yeah.
the act itself is technically evil and wicked. However, the intention behind it is the purest thing, and that's love.
Yeah.
So I would say look less at the acts and more at the reasoning.
Okay. Right. You guys are hella complicated. I don't know. It's like right.
It's gonna be complicated. Nothing in this world is simple. Nothing in this world is just cut and dry and black and white.
So the people that cause them harm, whether it was with ill intention, good intention, does that mean that they should then take physical revenge upon them, or
That
like
the thing about that is every person's story is different. So let's
it's
say that
it's
person that was
it
going
is
to,
it is it genuinely is.
that's the one thing you can't worry about. That is something you will, I always tell everyone, you have to be okay with being the villain in somebody's story.
But then to a certain extent, does that mean like so? I've always
To
been
certain
a
to a
person.
certain extent, again, it would be intentional. Like, okay, you saw this person trying to hurt you and yours. The only way was to kill them. Well, that person had a daughter that they were trying to feed, who now is mad at you because you took their.
Depends. No, but the question depends. Who are you trying to kill? Trying to kill my mother, my dad, my sister? Who
Yeah.
is it? I need context.
Okay, if they were trying to kill you and your mom, you and your sister, you and your wife, you and your loved one.
Well, then I'm wiping them out.
Right. But this person did that because
Right?
they wanted to rob y'all and they needed money to feed their kid. Well, guess what? That kid is now mad at you because you took daddy. You took mommy.
Correct. It's correct. It's correct. That's correct.
You
Anyways, I
you
think that sometimes I say this to my parents sometimes, right? Like, you know, this was a healthy debate that I've had recently within my household, right? Because we had this conversation like, you know, you might know about this individual that recently got banned. I think everyone pretty much got banned recently. You heard about Andrew Tate, right?
if I did what?
Andrew Tate.
What was I?
Have you heard about Andrew Tate?
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well, there's a fella that's been going viral recently called Andrew Tate, right? Yeah, and he was discussing this that you know us as humans, like for example, like me, like I got brothers, sister, that someone's attacking us, as you just said, like his brother, sister, as you just saying, was attacking us. We can't defend against them, right? Life and death is just one of the things. We live or survive. We survive with the fitness, correct?
Are we what or survivors?
Yeah, survive with the fittest.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
however, that does not
What in what
account
sense?
for evolution of conscience.
What does that mean? Which case elaborate on that?
So when they say survival of the fittest, this is more, it can be physical, it can be mental. However, empathy is not in that equation.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10 it will be physical though. Let's be realistic. If it ever came down to that scenario where it's gonna be like end of the
Hmm.
world, we're going to war, it's gonna be physical, correct?
Hold on, son. Let me see. Will Simon arrange the meeting you're waiting for? Yeah. Looks like he is. Yeah, her.
Yeah,
He's.
how Simon?
No, I was answering someone's question. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm seeing generous. Like, yeah, that's never gonna happen right in the real world. But then,
I would say
it depends
this.
who you are.
Sonny, how old are you?
Me, I'm 27.
27?
Yeah, what is that?
Okay. What I will say is, with your upbringing, you said you're Sikh.
One question: how do you sound? This is just a weird comparison.
What's comparison what?
I said, just point into comparison. How do you sound?
How old do you sound?
No, I said, how old are you?
How old am I? I'm 32.
You're 37.
32.
Okay, so you're about what? You're about 5 years older than me, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, well, 32, yeah, 32. Yeah, you're about 5 years older than something. Okay, are you from the UK or
Nope.
what
I'm
area?
American.
You're American, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then I'm guessing that, right, you're single, married, what's your mind status?
You know, I say I'm single, but I'm not allowed to say I'm single.
That's fair, that's fair. That's completely fair. That's absolutely fair. No problem with that. I think there's a problem with this day and age right here. We've got this little war going on. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm against it.
Okay.
As in, women should be able to get X amount of minutes. Yes, I'm all for equality, but then I feel
I'm
like there
not.
should be some sort of vision. You know, not to a certain extent. I feel like, right, women deserve certain rights, where it's like, right, you deserve to vote, you deserve to vote. You're all right.
Right.
That's what men can do. Like, but however, okay, I agree the sense that would say like, okay, you might say we're not agree that, right? I do not accept my fucking mother or my sister to like go work an oil well or that type of bullshit, right?
Right.
On the country says, correct, I don't. But the issue that you have right now, we've got this toxic society right now that's going around that it's like women can do everything men can do, and men can
No,
do
we
everything
cannot.
women can do, and it's like,
No, the fuck we
yeah,
cannot.
but the issue is you're a rarity where you're saying no, we can't.
Well, my thing is, people say that when people say I'm all for equality, I'm all for the opportunity of equality. Meaning, yes, a female can go work in in the oil well. A female can go work on a ship. A female can do the same jobs that a man can do. However, people go to the absolute extreme of everything because guess what? A man can't give birth.
They can't. You're right.
Right. But at the same time, we can't get prostate cancer. So
Correct. You know, once
when
again,
when people talk about equality, I think people see
yeah.
it as such a broad thing that they see it as all being lumped into one thing.
I think the issue is, you know, back in the like, talk about 50s, 60s, back in 60s, 70s, the
Yeah.
fight of equality was that just women behind the point that being to vote and work in the workplace
Yeah.
in general and all that. It was very basic, but then I feel now it's gone a bit too far. Like, let's be
It
honest, let's
has.
be for real right here.
Everybody
Like,
wants to please everybody, and that is
yeah,
impossible.
and you know, friend, I listen to a podcast. Like, I feel like my friends, us, often do that. Chivalry is dying. Like, you know, it's that
Yeah.
open door forming. You know what they say? I can walk goddamn door. Why open my door for? I can open my own goddamn door.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
this
I
shit
love it
like
when a
that.
man opens my door. Like,
Like, this shit's dying out here.
you
Like,
know what?
honestly,
It is so, and you know why?
it's so extremely hard.
I can honestly say,
And I
it's
think,
speaking from a black female's perspective. We've had the absolute short end of the stick in America, and pretty much in a lot of other cultures.
yeah, man.
But we were
So,
so
respect that.
we
For me, it was crazy.
okay. We were and still are not as we have to fight tooth and nail for any fucking thing we do. He'll be back in here. Um, but we have to scrape and fight to get just basic shit. You'll end up finding out that in America there's a thing about the medical field where black women aren't given the same treatment, the same medications, the same pain relievers as other races. And this is even for my Latino sisters out there. They're not given the same care. A man could go in there with the fucking hangnail and get prescribed Percocet. Woman goes in there and is having a baby, and she's not given the same treatment. She's seen as less.
Hello?
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry, I think my future went.
It's fine. But what I was saying was, as a female in America, and I don't know if you guys have heard, and I don't even know if it's true in other countries, but especially black women, if they go into a hospital, they're not prescribed the same thing as other people. They don't want to prescribe black women painkillers. This is the statistics that are out there. A man can go into a doctor with, he has a headache or he has a hangnail or something small, and he gets complete anesthesia. You have women going there giving birth, and they're not even giving pain pills, like any kind of pain medication.
Okay, that's fine. That's fully wrong. But then,
So,
no, I was I can always see from a British perspective, right? That's what you do in America.
Right. That's why I say over here. This is how. And I don't know. I would love to go over there and find some free health care and see what's going on. But yeah, over here,
Yeah.
it's
I can see what
the statistics are bad. But going for the equality thing, yeah, if a woman, only a person knows their pain tolerance, unless y'all know that they are just addicted to pain pills or something, a person knows when they're hurt. That is what people don't get. Everybody assumes everybody wants the exact same thing. Everybody don't want it. The equality thing, yeah, I want to have the same opportunity to go be the president as you, as anybody. But I don't want that job.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No, 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 no. I'm not saying you are.
Okay, I think my more issue is that, right, I understand, right, you guys in America have different healthcare issues.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I've heard so many stories that people are, so, like, the one with COVID or the flu or whatever, and they're coming out bankrupt. I've heard stories like that, like,
Do
you're
you
so,
want me to go in there and get my medical documents when I caught a migraine 2 months ago? A migraine.
I'm not, you have to go to migraines, you're going to be bankrupt for
No,
it.
I caught a migraine so bad that I had to go to the ER. You know how much my ER bill was? That ER bill sits right now at about $13,000.
What?
The same damn question I asked for what?
Shit, you need to move to fucking UK, that shit's free. Fuck Canada. Maybe it's a joke. Nah, I've had it for a while. Like, I debated moving to America for a while. And your lot's hospital bills, like, it was a no-go. It's an absolute no-go. But you know, I don't know, man.
Yeah, about 30. I think it was they split it
I'm
into
such
two.
a hard humanitarian that could solve all the world's problems. Like, I'm not Elon Musk. I don't have. Why?
Hell,
I don't
Elon
think
Musk
I'm
can't
not
solve
richer than
everything.
Elon Musk. So I need to be 10 times richer than Elon Musk to solve all the world's problems, right? But, it's just a fuck, man. I don't know what to say to you. Like, I'm from the UK. I'll count my blessings. Very fortunate. I've got the NHS, the UK has system.
Mm. Well, I would
Fuck,
say,
man. He's very depressed in the fact that people in America, like, they have to go bankrupt of their medical bills.
yeah, that's why a lot of people in America don't go to the doctor. An out of
Yeah,
pocket
and
bill at the
I
doctor
believe
is
that.
insane.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. It's messed up, though. Fully messed up. I don't know what to say to that.
No, it's absolutely fine. Trust me, we all get around it.
How?
So, like,
So,
let
so
you.
you're Canada, right?
No, I'm in America. Like, I'm in America,
Oh,
America.
shit. Oh, right, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm not saying
So,
Canada's not part of America, but America. But no, I'm in the South, and
what happens with that?
how the way we get around, like, hospitals know damn well 13 grand for a fucking migraine is absolutely insane, and no one can pay that shit.
There's a pound. There's a dollar sign.
Uh,
Fuck me.
it was like I didn't even change the damn pounds. I don't know what it is in pounds.
Well, it's about 9 grand in pounds, yeah. Fucking hell, I could buy a new car for that much.
Oh shit. Well, hell,
That's a lot of money, man. It's not cheap.
no.
You gotta get fucking wow.
And I think an ambulance ride is somewhere between
Oh, they
eight.
charge for ambulances.
Yeah, they charge for everything here. One Tylenol is $800 if you go to the ER.
Wow. Guys, I'm gonna be the next nurse I see a hug, you know. It's fucking shit. Like, we get the shit for free. What do you mean?
Yeah, people. I haven't had kids, but my friends who have had kids, their medical bills have been easily 30, 40, even
That's
fifty
spend
thousand
time
dollars.
fucking kids. That's spend fucking kids.
They get charged for having a kid. They're still going to the hospital.
See.
Every
So I discussed that.
I think the one bill that I saw was 37,000. and they were in a pretty good hospital
Finding the kid.
for having a kid.
You know what I'm saying? You know that in England that's free, right? They don't pay nothing.
I have a cousin who's
Like it's zero.
Canadian.
Like we bring life into the world and zero cost.
We have, like, my family, we have people who are Canadian where they tell us this, and we're like, I can't wait to show them this damn bill. Like, this is what the fuck we go through.
That's
Yeah.
wow, that's stressful, man. That's legit stressful.
Yeah,
Like
but then it's
wow.
like, yeah,
Is
with
that how many things work over there? Plus, you got other benefits, alright? Like you got a lot of like taxation benefits, no?
depends. That's why I say it. We get charged for healthcare, but then a lot of people see it, America as, oh, you guys have such great opportunities.
So you kind of
Is it cutting out? It's okay. Can you hear me? He'll call back in. 11,294 pounds. Which one is that? What's 11,294 pounds?
hey,
No,
sorry, you cut out.
it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, you know, saying like you gotta get touched with shit, don't you know?
We get
Like,
charged for
I'm
everything.
really like baffled right now. Like, I thought I was going through energy crisis right now and all that shit. Like, fuck me. You got charged for everything. Like,
Let me
shit.
ask you something. When you guys go into a store, do you pay, like, if something is like 4 pounds? Is that what you pay?
Yeah. So that, yeah, okay, you know, no, I've had this argument before, right? So when you like go to the till, your tax and shit get deducted at the end. You get to the till, right? I will punch you guy in the face. You went, I got my taxes. It
If
don't
I
work
go
like
to
that.
a store,
It don't work like that. If I choose, I don't know, $4 fucking, yeah, I'm paying $4. Fuck that shit, man. I'll punch you guys in the face. Fuck
if
that
you
shit.
go to a store and something is $1, first it depends on where you are.
Well,
Some
if I'm in California, I'm paying $1.50.
if
How's that?
if you
How's
pay
that shit?
if something is $1, a lot of places have a
Okay.
7 or 8% sales tax. So the item you would be actually paying $1.07.
Someone's gonna slap you in the face, isn't it? What do you mean by you get taxed after you purchase shit? If I pick shit up and that shit's under $1 or $1.20, that's the price. You ain't
No.
taxing me on that.
If you go to our dollar store, we have a dollar store, but
And
they
they get
have
shocked. That is basic. That's false advertisement, right?
we would love to call it that, but because we have a sales tax, we cannot. But it used to be everything was in there that was $1. They have not been able to keep that up, so they have changed it. So I think everything is it's like $2 and $3 in there now, which they should really change the name of the.
It's a freaking joke. So what state you in? Because I understand it varies state to state, right?
It varies state to state, but it's the same issue. You will pay a sales tax if you're in the states.
Oh my god, it's a joke, bro. So this is I talked to Texas. I just don't. It's not, for example, in the
Yeah,
UK,
that's true.
I
Um,
was took someone in the UK. Someone in the US, and I thought, you know what? The US is a one. That sounds like how much you're not paid to live over there. And they went, it's not the one. US is not the one. You're not paid too much to live over there, man.
yeah, and
Insurance tax, fucking sales tax,
if you get
registration
alcohol,
tax, everything's taxation.
if you get alcohol versus a regular drink,
What do you mean?
some places do
So,
charge.
so in England, we got a standard straight on everything. 20% tax and less none. What's advertised is what you pay. If this is £1 to buy, you pay £1 to buy that shit. We don't
Fuck this
is
poor
it
baby head
extra?
up. No.
Does it not happen over here?
If something is $100, you pay 107 to like 110, depending on where you are.
Okay, there's 10%. Extra
Depends.
10%.
Yeah, 10 between seven. The
Okay,
standard is like
yeah.
7%.
Okay, what's that in Texas? You know, I can live with 10%. What's that in Texas?
I don't know Texas. They're probably roughly the same thing. Do you
Seriously?
guys tip?
Serious?
Do you guys tip?
No, we don't. That's not the England, That's an American thing. So, I know in America, you have to pay a minimum 10% tip, right?
Depends. It really depends on what it is. Like me, I like the people who are
How does
serving.
temptation work? I call it temptation. How does temptation work over there?
So for the most part, you want to
It's 10 times,
pay.
right?
Yeah, it's a gratuity. It's honestly speaking, if you're paying less than like 15% of your bill, it is just ridiculous.
Okay, so right, so it's common courtesy to tip 15%.
No, I'm not gonna say it's common courtesy to tip 15. Matter of fact, let me see what's the common percentage to tip.
So what happens to them from the UK and the common courtesy is to tip 0%? Because that's how we deal with it, yeah. You say, you're safe. You're a hard hustle. I'm gonna give you the firm that I'm gonna say is safe. I'm gonna give you like a little firms on the hand and do it times are tough. Does that not work?
No.
No? That don't work? Oh, Steve.
Let's put like
Alright.
this. It's okay, so it's 15 to 20% between
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah. What if I give my firms and cheeky $20? Sorry.
If you
What?
the Nasia, what's going on, baby? That's your question. If you first of all, they gonna look at you like, okay, so let's put it like this. The main issue here in America, as much as people love
Right.
to look at,
You
America's
have to
like the
tip everywhere, right?
hmm,
You have to tip everywhere, correct?
you don't have to. So that's the thing.
Well, I thought this shit was law. What do you mean?
No, 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 no. You don't have to. But because America is, the servers here are not paid fair wages.
Wow. Yeah, they pay very little.
Right. And they make their
But
living
it's
off
your
of
dickhead.
tips.
You're dickhead, you're dickhead, isn't it?
So they make that's how they make the living, which is why when people go out to eat, they tend to tip like that. Because if you're getting paid $7.25 an hour, that's nothing. Especially when gas prices are $4 and $5, like that's nothing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Compared to the UK, compared to your lot's gallons, we're paying $10, $12 a gallon.
I did what did you say?
So you're paying $4 5 a gallon, right? Yeah. If you do the comparison, we're paying 8 no, $8 and $10 a gallon.
Eight,
That's what we're paying right
eight
now.
and $10 a gallon. The damn devil is a lie. That I'd walk forever.
Mate, you're the UK. We're having the worst energy crisis ever.
They paying $8 to $10 a gallon, bro. I would,
Okay, guys,
I would quit life. Do you hear me? If any of your loved ones are coming through, baby, that is one thing I do not do for free. I will not channel. So anything else you want to ask, by all means ask it, but I just will not channel for free. He said $8 to $10 a gallon. $8 to $10 a
so
gallon.
what you guys paying? You're for like you're
Hmm?
for your gas and electric. What are you not paying for that? Come on.
It depends. That is something else that's kind of fucked up. Gas. Most houses now are electric, and it depends on the company how they set their meters. So it honestly depends on.
Let's say right now, so I pay about £175 a month, which is probably about $200 a month. I would assume two to maybe $220, $220 a month. But
Yeah.
next year, I'm in a fixed contract, so next year's gonna go up. So next year's gonna be about £450, £500 a month, which I assume in America about $600, maybe $700 a month for gas and electric? Would
Um,
that be affordable?
let me see here. Let me see dollars to pounds. Let me see.
£450 a month is what Zoom up to. We have to remember, we're in the mercy of Europe. Europe don't have the same pressure, so probably lower. It'd be lower than we're going to charge.
So you say how much is
So
it?
my gas and bricks go to £450 a
Four
month,
hundred and
maybe
fifty.
500.
That would be about $500 in American, and
Yeah.
that would be in fucking insane, and people would blow up the damn company.
So is that affordable in America?
For us, it is. Let me do it this way. So,
Don't get me wrong, by the way.
mm,
That shit is diabolical in the UK. Like, I'm very fortunate I can afford it, whereas the let's say like people are working at normal jobs or all that,
mm,
they're fucked. They're really one way they're fucked. Like, see that they pay the gas electricity bill or
mm-hmm.
they buy food. It's on them. That's the scenario. But we're at the highest of the highest. I've seen the rest of Europe's are doing it. America's are suffering as high.
Not now.
We're at
Like
the
a
worst,
lot of
right?
stuff has now come down. Like the highest for me, down
Yeah,
here.
that's because Biden's using their reserves.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah,
I'm a very informed human. I'm that
yeah.
market spec all that. Yeah, luckily I'm a chill informed human. I'm that stock market works and all that shit. That's why I do so well in life, but it's fucked up.
It
It's
is.
like
And that's
very
why for
bad.
you, I can see why this bothers you and why you want to be
Yeah,
humanitarian and want to have the
look,
money.
this is I meet so many people and like they're not okay, fair enough. They're not educated enough to understand how it impacts them, but it's just oh shit, man. Like it's like they're about to get hurt so bad. And it's like fuck me.
Like this is the
It's,
for you.
it's fine. I said to my mom's so lucky that and you try to explain to people that don't understand that we're gonna be okay because I do X Y Z and I wear my ass off and all that shit. But it's like I look at people. Like, I've got my own tenants that rent properties off me. And it's like the same reason so I'm not increasing my rent. I refuse to increase my rent because look, I'm in a fortunate position where interest is not hitting me so bad. It's like fine. I need to
Mhm.
give them a fighting chance, right?
Right.
But it's like people get hit so hard right now. So hard right now. What am I meant to do? I don't know what to do. Like normal land, you know, every other land around that. Yo, where increase that land? Like, for example, right now, yeah, I'm gonna give it to pounds, which might not make sense in dollars, but right. I rent a house for 575. Same property within rent is 650. So that's about a 25, £75 increase a month.
Mhm.
Plus a £200 gas electric bill. That people are on the verge of bankruptcy within the UK. So I've refused not to increase. I'm very fortunate that my mortgage payment has gone up.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's a choice that I've chosen to take it on as a human
Mhm.
because I believe that I've got a very good job right now. I'll be completely fine and
Right.
will have my tenants out, right? But the issue that you have, and this is what I've found with tenants, and this is a massive issue, because tenants aren't aware that I'm taking that hit for them,
Yeah.
and maybe 3, 4 years down the line, my increase rent, they will forget about that. So you get two things. You was the silent soldier that took the hit, and then later down the line you get hit.
Mhm.
Here's what it is.
Oh, you right. They do
That's it.
make two. Someone just said that
Yeah,
the servers over here make $2.13 an hour.
Being a landlord being the cunt, you know.
You're a
So
landlord?
right, I'm 27, sorry.
Are you a landlord?
Yeah,
Nah, I see. Okay.
yeah. So I'm one of them. It's like, okay, bear in mind, like, okay, how old are you by the way?
I'm 32.
Oh shit, okay, you're right, yeah. So that I was on that. I was what some people call a fortunate human growing up, right? Yeah. So my old man, we used to own a care home, we used to own a post office, all
Mm.
that. Old man went bankrupt. We lost everything, right?
Mhm.
But from a young age, so I'm 27 now. From the age of about 16, 17,
Mhm.
I used to work myself. I had to buy back the house that we used to live in once. My sister helped me. We did all of that.
Mhm.
Bought rental properties, whatever. Like, I've had a lot of help in my life with my siblings.
Mhm.
But one thing is, I say, if you don't buy assets to make money in life, that's why I'm from a young age. I'm not this gang bang get all shit like
Mhm.
ex-movie kids make 100 grand. Like, my old man explained one to me like when you want real money in life, buy property, buy assets,
Yep.
buy like malls, all that shit. There's that he one thing I said to my old man right here, when we was on top of the world, we had a shop, we had a care home,
Mhm.
we had like literally the money was rolling in. I knew what money looked like. I knew somewhat people how money. So then we lost it all, which is fine. That's completely okay. I've been in the goal on rebuilding. I've been working my ass off.
Right.
It's fine. All this shit's okay. The issue that I have is that right now is that right as a landlord myself. So I work my ass off. I work about 90 hours a week right now. I make
Mhm.
some money, buying properties, all that stuff.
Mhm.
When they complain that I'm increasing the rent level, what they don't understand is because I'm paying a high electricity level,
Yeah.
I'm paying for high gas, and it's I technically there's no profit. What you have to remember, there's no profit margin in it.
Yeah.
Zero profit margin in it. But then you're the first enemy, right? Because you're the first face.
Yeah.
So you're the first enemy in life, right? But I've also learned at the same time that sometimes life you have enemies, do progress. It's fine. I don't care. If I'm your enemy and you want to hate me for that, I'm okay with that. But I'm progressing. I don't give a shit.
Divine, what's going
Uh,
on, sugar? Thank you for following. What I would tell you is, and I know you already know it, and I'm pretty sure your family already knows it. It is very, very hard to be empathetic, sympathetic
extremely difficult.
while you're a business
Empathy is
person.
the worst, hardest thing ever. Empathy is the most difficult thing.
And the
You gotta
issue
be
is
regardless.
people will take advantage of that.
Yeah, but whether you like it, here's I've learned the hard way. Because when I was younger, when we used to have our shop,
Hmm.
my mum used to get very sympathetic with our tenants, and they would take the piss. When I mean this is the piss, as in they won't pay the rent, but then they're buying their kids brand new PlayStations. It's
Yep.
like people would take the honest piss, and my mum's not a businesswoman, and unfortunately circumstances was left mum in the situation. But then I came in control, and I'm a prick in it. I'm the most unempathetic
You
person because
have to
I want the
be.
rent in it. I want the rent. I mean, if you can afford me PlayStation, I want my money. You're right.
You have
I
to.
got, I got, I got a free pin, man. You know what it is. Nah, it's fine. I understand how the world works. I understand it's very difficult. I understand I'm never ever gonna be the God's angel for certain people.
That's why I want you to really, really understand you have to be okay with being someone's villain. Everybody's
Yeah,
gonna be someone's bad
it is
guy.
what it is. What it is. But
That
here's
does
my
not
family.
make you a bad person.
The issue is, my family. The way my family are brilliant. But me and my dad, they hate us for it. So
That
my
is
dad wasn't the best
them.
at it. Like he didn't have his best run, but
My
me
thing
and my
is,
dad,
anyone
the
who's
way
gonna look at
he
their
was.
landlord like you're raising the rent, you're raising this, you're raising that. To me,
Okay.
if you look at the economy, like this is a lot of issues with a lot of people. They look at
Yeah.
you're raising this instead of look at the climate. Everything is higher. Your lights are higher. Your gas is higher. Your water is higher. You think you're the one
Yes.
that, like, they don't see the
Not
trickle
benefiting from
down.
it.
Hmm?
Yep.
Yeah, they
They're not
don't see
benefiting
that.
from it.
They don't see it. They see it
But
as
here's the.
everyone's trying to kick everybody out. No, these people, yes, this is your home, but you do not own it. This belongs to this person and they need to make money. They don't they don't see that. Uh,
I gave it a
Kentonia?
year. I gave my kids exactly a year. Like, you know, like, these no rents, nothing. I tried my honest best. It's at the point where things have increased so much where I can't.
Yeah.
Like, yes, for instance, like, they ain't paid under market value rent for a year. Like, and even then, like, for example, um, it's different to America, right? Yeah. So you know the two-bed property I'm renting right now.
Mm-hmm.
That rent's about £700 a month, which is probably about $800. So right now, like for that £700 a month property rent, I'm increasing from 575 to 650. It's not the full market rent. It's still below what the market gets for the market rent.
Mm-hmm.
The ICB, when you rent to a tenant, they don't care about that shit. But you increased it. You're still the enemy. It doesn't matter that I repair shit straight away. It
Yep.
doesn't matter that I do everything on point and everything. They don't care.
Hold on, Sonny. Kentonia, let me see what your finances are looking like. Ooh, child. Kentonia, you doing a lot of wishing, baby.
Oh my god, you know my biggest fan is. I love to
Hmm.
my money. I love to my finances.
Hold on.
Nah, it is. Low key, I say to my friends sometimes, yeah, I wish I had my own podcast, you know, just about finances.
Start one.
Just on debate, well, that's it. The issue is that I have a lot of judgmental people in my community, right? So I can't just openly. Well, I suppose I do right now.
Wait, hold on, Sonny. Kentonia, you got Knight of Cups inverted. This is boredom. You are bored. You have no motivation. You have the Two of Swords inverted. You are choosing to believe what your mind fears. So you're not trying to make a decision because you either feel like you have no decisions to make or you're overwhelmed with the amount of decisions you have. Then you have the Star inverted. This is losing hope, losing passion, losing love, losing that childlike wonder. You money ain't gonna fall in your lap, baby. But Sonny,
Money, nigga. Money.
but Sonny, no, like I get you. You gotta think, it's a lot of people got podcasts out there, and they don't exactly have. They make podcasts just to be controversial, but you never know how it's gonna
Yeah.
go over unless you try it. Because you may have the
For
exact
example,
same.
yeah, okay, for example, right, technically, I know you got a podcast going because you got the whole mic set up.
I don't
Your
have a
business
podcast.
podcast is your thing. No, listen, that's a little, I see that set behind your head,
I don't have a podcast.
Nah, but you got goals go viral, right?
Not really.
Nah, come on, you must do, right?
You know
As
why?
long as nothing
The
about
same thing you have where you are from your heart. Like I do this because I like helping people.
that's fair. But it's a very professional setup.
Well, thank you.
Right? Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, you're smashing it. No, respect to you.
Oh,
You're not doing good as you are. Fair play to you. I mean, donations, hit me up. I'm gonna, I'm one of those that patch people. If someone's gonna have someone, I'm with them. I just can't have people scamming people. I would never support them, but genuinely, if you're always support, it's just fair play. But I don't know, man. This shit's just. Life's just a bit of a magic game, right? Yeah? We don't know who's real, we don't know who's real, and we'll never. Where you from, though? You're from America, right? You America, I'm British.
mhm. Stop, mama.
Is that a parrot?
A parrot? You're a parrot? No.
What's in your arm? What's in your arm?
What are
What
you?
is it?
It's a dog.
It's a doll.
A dog.
Mate, you sure? Oh, okay,
It's a
yeah, yeah,
dog.
bless.
You're a parrot.
Because the icon on my little screen looks like a parrot. Yeah, bless.
All right, mama, get down. I'm working. Go. Bye bye.
What's his name?
I don't tend to tell their names on live. I don't need.
You should make him famous. He looks like a gangster.
Um, Well, their names coincide with their colors. We'll say that.
one thing I learned, like it's all internet shit.
Well,
You get dogs, you get parrots, you get animals. You become extremely unique. You become extremely famous.
yeah.
I just hate.
Yeah. Stop, boy. It's two of them in here.
What part of America are you from?
I am from the South.
I have no idea what the South is. Is that South Carolina? Is that Carolina?
Um, only because this is online, I don't tend to tell my exact location, but people tend
Is
to.
that because of the taxation? I understand.
Not because of
I'm not.
Texas.
I don't pay the tax either.
Is
I just.
Xavier jealous of me? Yep, he
No,
is.
yes, yes. I just have people in England like that.
Not you.
I don't pay tax here. I don't pay no tax here. Fuck them taxes. The fuckers.
Yeah, yeah. I tell a lot of things that y'all have, we wish we had, but it's like if you go one direction, you have to give up something.
Seriously. So, for example, you're in England. I did trucks, right? Right, you know, it's like different supermarkets, all that. I got a big trucking business, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
America's so different, but it depends on what state you're in. So yeah, you're in America, there are minimum pricing laws. So easy to make so much money in that truck
It
side. I
used
feel
to
like
be
4 5 million pounds a year.
they there has been a thing that happened with the truckers that a lot of people who have CDLs and
That's
stuff
why.
are in trouble.
That's why.
They what?
Is that in Ottawa? We're on strikes.
What, the truckers?
Yeah.
No, this is in like America period. There was an issue. And
Oh, what happened there?
I think it's the contractors. Something happened with the contractors or how they get billed or paid or something. And yeah, people who have CDLs now, they're having a lot of issues trying to just.
What happened with that?
I they've been banned. Like some of them cannot even cross state lines anymore. Some I can't remember exactly what happened.
Wow.
Should you cut them off? No, you ain't gotta cut them off. But
This was a messy one. Because I got a few friends that in Canada. I
mhm.
got family in Canada and in America itself, yeah. Yeah,
You're in Canada right now.
you're trucking life.
You're in Canada right
It's
now.
not myself?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm from the UK, right? Yeah, but I got a lot of family in Canada and that.
Okay.
Especially America, Texas way, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you don't understand, like, there's a lot of money in America. There's not a lot of money in the UK in terms of trucking in comparison. Because you don't have minimum pricing laws over here.
Yeah.
We don't have that here. Yeah, no, that's.
I don't know the
You can't.
exact way
You
they
know,
get
there's no
paid.
codes. Huh?
I don't know the exact way they get paid. I know it's like by miles. I know it's by
Yeah,
distance.
it's terrible. It's minimum. It's profitable no matter what. So, for example, whatever cargo or ship you take in America is profitable. And because America's so big, that's for miles and miles and miles.
Right.
Whereas you see how small the UK is, right?
You
Yeah.
know what?
Well,
You are right. I did not realize how small, like 12-hour drives is nothing for y'all. 12-hour drives is like going from one end of Texas to the other end of Texas.
you can Texas up to 12 hours.
Oh,
A 12 hour.
you didn't know
So,
that?
we're limited to driving 9 to 10 hours
It's
in
a
truck.
if I'm right, it takes 12 hours to go from like south of Texas to the top of Texas.
So, in the UK laws, we couldn't do that in one day.
Oh my
We couldn't do it.
god. I'm pretty sure they can't drive 12 hours straight. I'm pretty sure there's a law
So
against that.
I got a couple cousins out there in America and Canada and that that
Do it
drive a
do
truck.
truckers in the UK
They
have
be driving
partners?
11 hours a day. They drive 11 hours a day. This guy.
Like do y'all have like can it be two people in the truck?
Hey,
Like here, you can have like you have two. Some people have two truckers in a truck, so one might drop the first leg of the trip, and then the other takes over for like the second leg.
Yeah, so we can have two people. So we can have two people in truck in the UK. We can drive up to 21 hours. That's a max.
Oh wow.
That's very rare. That's extremely rare. That's so common. You know, like the parcel drive, UPS.
What about UPS?
Like, you know, like UPS.
Yeah.
We have like our own version, like called a DPC. That's very that two-man trucker is very common in that industry.
Mhm.
Other than like the UPS industry, it's very rare that you get them in the UK. Like you get two truckers, you won't get that
Hmm.
unless you go to Europe.
Huh.
Europe is different, right?
Yeah, like I know a couple of truckers who they tend to pair up, especially if they're going long distances. But whatever happened with the truckers here, or the unions, or
Depends on
whatever
the
it is,
money. Depends on the money, right?
they make decent. They make really good money as a trucker. But
The
the
max also.
the
So
ones
the max you make in America is about what, 200 grand a year?
I have no clue. The only reason I don't have a clue is because it is different if you own your own truck. Like
It's same, yeah, same song. Yeah. It's
it's
one thing I've learned. I've spoken to owner operators in England compared to owner operators in America, and they all said it's so much easier in America than England.
it like I said, you see why it's easy because yeah, it might
Yeah,
be
but you know this, Americans were the first network when my boy Elon Musk automates all the shit. We're the first ones to use jobs.
mm,
It's true. We're the first to use jobs. It's true. It's true. No
yeah.
one's talking about this, folks. But see, Elon like automate shit. First to use jobs. That's
I'm
what it is.
like yeah, I don't know if Elon had anything really on America. I mean, not from what I can see. But then again, I'm not I'm not rich enough to know what he has and hasn't done.
America is the biggest playground in terms of automated trucks
Yeah,
because the UK, oh my god, you know the UK, like, you got JWs, all that.
I
They
have seen some of the automated
the
trucks. I
way
don't.
that the way the career system relies on the road guidelines with the white paint, all that.
Mm,
There's not a lot of deliveries out there that have that guidelines set up. The infrastructure in the UK is not set up for automated system just yet. Maybe America, yes.
mm.
Well, the UK.
I honestly haven't seen a lot of just automated vehicles on the road. Like I know they paint that picture. Oh, we're damn near in space over here, but no, no. I have not. The closest we get is seeing like a Tesla on the road. That's about it.
It's coming though. What you need?
Will your
That is
clothing
definitely
brand be?
coming.
Will your clothing brand be profitable at your school? Mm-mm. Well, school they really ain't got much money. You know. Wait, do y'all pay for? Wait, what's your education system like? Do y'all pay for school?
So I guess what do you want to pay for?
Do, what do you mean? What I mean? Do you pay for school? Do you when you go to college? When you go to elementary school?
Okay, so we have private school, which will be your first school. Our go secondary school is called we call it primary school, and so basically we have primary school and secondary school,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to college, and then university.
Wait, what? You go to college
Yeah.
then university?
So yeah, so you have primary school.
So that's
You have
like grades
secondary.
1 through 12.
Nah, so primary school is 1 to 6.
Okay.
Then 6 to 12
Okay.
is secondary school, and then you have college, which would technically be
it makes sense, but why is America so goddamn ass backwards? We have elementary school, which
You just go back right? I think it's my last question that man.
I
Yeah, that's very interesting. Are you Republican or Democratic?
if I mean I if I had to say, I would say I'm more democratic, but honestly, I just don't give a fuck. I go more about the policy rather than the person.
You know, fucking Ray. You know how rare you are. Like, you know, it really is. I'm just saying, my country, guys. Everyone says to me, like, guys, we have so many different policies here. Like, I got based on policy. It was like, the fuck's on you? Should be one of them. I'm like, no. You got based on policy. You know how rare you are.
Like I love learning, so I can't just go by like okay, let's let this like people get really biased.
You know, the podcast for you. You heard of PBD podcast?
Have I heard of it?
Yeah, PBD, Value Entertainment.
I haven't heard of it.
You know, heard of it?
Mm-mm.
Listen, that guy over there, yeah, he's an Iranian lad that was in the Civil War, all that shit. Guys are multi-millions. He's my local gangster, like, he's an OG.
Mhm.
He's my boy, brother, he's my boy. I found him from the UK,
Mhm.
and I ain't been through half the shit he been through. But you guys, he's a geezer that, you guys, he's probably, I would say, he's more of a liberal. No,
Mhm.
okay, wait. You have to form your own opinion on what you think he is, right? Yeah. But he's a guy that was like, he went to Germany, he had fuck all in his life, absolutely fuck all. Came to America, whatever, made millions. Guys were about two to 500 million now. Made it from fuck all. Being an immigrant, the guy I look at his eyes, he's alright, yeah. He proves that this is like who you are as a human. If you want, right now, you might think, for example, your TikTok right now, yeah. Yeah, one dick or two mics and that, yeah, no one's stupid. If you actually have a voice of change, they don't believe in that and you're influencing people.
Mm.
I respect him for that level because he went with that mindset. He started on his own YouTube channel called Bradley Entertainment, and now it's become something humongous.
Mhm. Is
That
Liz?
like I've followed it since
No.
day one. I've been following it, carry on, but you feel that one voice can make a change,
Yeah, Liz is
But
not
you got,
attracted to you, Matthew. No.
what your beliefs are. You have to follow your beliefs. That's what it is.
My beliefs are very simple.
Right.
You treat people the way you want to be treated.
Correct.
That's the simple. So if I would not want to be disrespected, I'm not going to disrespect someone else. I am
But
a.
at the same time, and this is me being a little bit controversial right now, yeah.
Mhm.
And you can agree and disagree. I have no problem with it at all. I'm not intention to argue, by the way.
Mhm.
But then, how do you feel something that, yeah, people that feel like they're women or women, they're a man that feels like they're a woman, or a woman that feels like they're a man?
A man that does what?
For a man that you feel like you're a woman, or you're a woman that feels like you're a man.
Oh, am I trans? No.
You know what that?
No. What am I with it?
No, do you support it is a question.
Oh, again, I don't give a fuck. That don't affect me. If a man wants to be a woman, or if he feels like he was born in the wrong body, or she feels like she was born in the wrong body, she wants to be, that ain't got shit to do with me. That is they business.
Yeah, you sound like you're correct right there. That's what it's fun.
I don't get why everybody is so concerned about what's between somebody else's legs when you ain't getting it. Like,
I think these two have that. I got you see nephews right, yeah? And I look at my nephew like, I wonder if he can't change a fucking car tire. It's a problem, right?
yeah.
It is. Because look, chivalry is dying, correct? As in, when you're with a woman, you go on a date and you open the door for
Open
her
door,
or
pull the
whatever it
chairs
is.
out.
That's chivalry, right? That's
Yeah.
what it should be. The issue that you have right now is there's such an attack on like women on this independent shit that men can't even open the fucking door.
You know what it is? It's a trauma response.
So what? The trauma response.
To me, everything about the way things are now is a trauma response. Like, and I'm not saying like bagging on nobody for what they believe or what they feel, but with all these women being independent, a lot of time, like for a lot of minority women, it makes sense because you had to scrap and scrimp and save just to fight to get the bare fucking minimum. So automatically, with years of generations of women feeling that way.
What the fight for them?
What it was?
What the fight for? Equality.
It's not equality. To me, it's not equality. It's respect. That's the
But then
difference.
why the? Shouldn't Templates get respect though? That's the
I'm
thing.
telling you, when you look at everything, every movement, it ain't got shit to do with people wanting to be equal. It's people wanting to be respected. It's people wanting to be seen. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah, you're correct.
It
You're correct, man.
That's it. People who you gotta think like with the homosexual community, with LGBTQ and all the extra letters and stuff that I don't know, they want to be seen. They wanted to be seen. They wanted to be respected. They wanted their words, their feelings to matter as much as everyone else. No one said that they didn't. No one said that they didn't. It's like a Catholic, old school Catholic, not liking an old school Christian. It ain't that they don't like or respect each other. It's just that they don't like their beliefs. It has nothing to do with it not being equal. Because if they weren't equal, they wouldn't give a fuck. See, you have to be on the same level or you have to be more than the other person for the other person to see you as a threat. So when they came out and they started doing this, it was basically trying to force feed their feelings and beliefs to be respected. That's what it ended up being.
It's come to such a stage. It's like it's just natural. Like any company I go to, is like it's LGBTQ plus. That's wrong.
Yeah, yeah, that's one LGBTQ plus.
But I'm not that you're a very rare human that took the opportunity. No, no, it's true though. It's truly true. That took that opportunity and said that you look you're on both opportunity sides and you from the boy side and the girl side and it's not common is what I'm trying to say.
It
But
was how we were brought up.
because that open conversation is not happening, it's the issue.
That's what it is. Everyone, this is the thing. A lot of people now are so used to being shut up and shut down and stifled that they once they get the time to shine, the time to talk, that's all they do. They don't hear. Everyone, I've always said, people hear to respond instead of listen to comprehend. Everyone is so used to hearing and listening for trigger words so they can have a rebuttal, so they can have an argument, rather than I've had people who are flat out racist come on here and say the most outlandish shit ever. And the first thing I say was, what have I done to you? I'm black. I have the afro hair. Like, well, what about me? What have I personally done to you? You don't know me. So I couldn't have done anything to you. So how can you hate me simply because of how I look? And
What does it achieve?
I've had people on here. I mean, of course, the keyboard warriors want to stick to their beliefs, but the ones that I've actually met in person had to literally stop and think. It was like, no, it's because all black people do this. No. If that were true, then I could say all white people, all Asian people, all Hispanic people did this. You I get a lot of people like, well, you can't live in the past. Slavery wasn't that long ago. Two, we're still dealing with the repercussions of slavery. But three, yeah, you weren't back then, but you know what was going on was wrong, and to keep going with it, to keep going with those beliefs, that's an issue. If you know it's wrong, do what you need to do to change it. That's one. Do what you need to do. We can have a dialogue. Everything can start with a simple conversation, and people don't know how to conversate. That's the issue.
You hit the nail on the head. That's what it is. Let's be straight. You hit the nail on the head. Like, you said what it is.
Yeah, people don't know how to have conversations. They know how to have arguments. They know how to.
That's
They
natural. No, but that's natural instinct, correct?
no,
So family,
no.
no. This is shit. You're from. I'm talking 100 years ago, but no, don't offense by the way, by the what about to say, but they said 100 years ago from unintentional tribe, unintentional tribe. The natural instinct is war, right?
No.
That's the way human instinct is. No, but it was because you're
If
probably
that were true, you would come out of the womb fighting.
I'm brown, you're brown, yeah.
Right?
It's fine. We're different color browns. It's fine. That's all you want about it. War. We're
That's
talking about hundreds of years ago. No, we're not right. Like,
100 years ago. War still was not.
4, 5 G.
That's not the. See, we are looking at the outcome. War was the outcome of what the real
No,
thing was.
I'm talking about the initiation stage.
It's still. It was still. We are not prone to fight. And honestly speaking, our first instinct is to love each other. Look at kids. If you go all the way back to little kids, a little kid don't care about what color you are, about what race you are, about,
Yeah, you're correct. You're right.
and then it's
You're
taught.
right, Vincent. Yeah, you are.
War comes out of miscommunication. War comes out of not listening to each other and not being mature enough to say, you know what? We can agree to disagree. You're Sikh. I'm not very well versed in Sikh. I'm spiritual. You may not be very versed in spirituality, but that doesn't mean I'm going to hate you because you're Sikh. No, hell, I want to learn about it. And that's what a lot of people don't want to do. They're stuck in their ways.
Well, it's culture difference, isn't it? That's what happens.
But we need to, people need to get, like, I get people like, oh, cultural appropriation, like when you see a white person wearing cornrows and shit. Yeah, because a lot of that started in Africa. You know, we did the hairstyles and everything, but you don't have everything that's just inherently. It's meant to be given. Not saying it's meant to be given out, but if you like something, you're gonna start. You know, you're gonna start doing it. You're
So
gonna.
you do a lot of readings, correct?
Yeah.
So you understand how the Indian culture works, right?
A little bit. I did have a friend
I
who
would
was.
assume so.
What is what?
Have you done many Indian culture readings or?
Not a lot. I had a friend when I was in high school who was Indian, but I think it's Fijian. I don't think that's still Indian.
That's cool. But you understand like cultural differences and how it
Yeah.
works. I'm assuming that you understand, right?
Well, like, let's play this. We also have to think of one thing. What we are shown on TV may not be what it really is. Because if you're Sikh, are you Indian? So you're Indian. If I go by what I see on TV over here, you are either one of two things. You are either the man who owned a gas station, or I'm like you either the man who owned a gas station with the "Thank you, come again" like from Homer Simpson them, or
You know about food. Carry on. Carry on. I'm not up to you, but carry on.
or you are the prince sitting on top of the elephant. Like, it's not to say that is just.
I'm not looking at it.
But then to hear you're Indian with this British accent, like,
Yes, this is what I'm not up to. And I'm not well, I can start on top of an elephant if I want to, but I'm not on top of an elephant. What man then? Like, I call it differently. I don't understand.
are you gonna have your why are you trying to stop worrying about them Latina girls? You gonna get your damn feelings hurt, Matthew.
But nah, I ain't sure about no Tina was.
Matter of fact, nah, I'm gonna ask Matthew, are you gonna get your Latina girl? Nah. Not by the end of 2022.
Have we not been friends and you trying to ruin my husband now?
Huh?
Have we just been
baby, I'm on like 5 to 7 different apps just reading.
Oh, see. So you're trying to read me. You're trying to read me again, then, right?
Nope. No, that wasn't your reading. That was somebody else.
Okay, that's fine. I thought we were homies. Holy shit.
Let's see. Love reading. Let me see. King of Swords. What's going on? Oh, your love reader for potential partners. Uh. I will say it's not a love reading yet. You got the Hermit inverted. This is about going out. You got the Two of Swords upright, making the better decision. It's not about judgment. It's making at face value the better decision. And then the Six of Wands inverted. This is stop being jealous of someone else's accomplishments. So it's not really any new partners that I can see. But no, you Sonny, you are as far like okay, so thinking that war is like it's the first, and to me it will never be the first because I
love that one.
like it's not the first thing. It is when people get so misunderstood, they don't feel like they're heard. The first thing they do is lash out. But what we're starting to, yeah, King of Swords, go ahead. What we're starting to see is that is a trauma response. Like you're starting to see a lot more therapists and psychiatrists and psychologists starting to come out, and you're seeing that people have all this built up trauma from just living life. This is where a lot of this is starting to come out, where people are like, maybe we shouldn't have been doing this, or maybe we, so now they're trying to correct, and correcting a problem is a lot harder than preventing it. It's easier to prevent pregnancy than to get rid of a baby. So this is what they're going through.
There's no baby. That's fine.
Red, what's going on? But that's what this is. This is all about everyone going through all this baggage that they've had, and then trying to figure out this isn't working. This doesn't feel good. It's not what I want my kids to go through. Because the eye opener is for your child to have to go through the shit that you went through. Then you start realizing this is not good. So this racism, this sexism, this unfairnism, this all this other isms out there, when people start talking about that, when they see their kids going through it, and their kids are, everyone say the kids are confused. They're like, this is why we have so many confused kids nowadays. Not necessarily. This is a product of a lot of trauma. The kids are just surviving in the environment that they are born into. Hence why this is why like in the 60s and 70s you had the hippie movement. Why? Because right before that they were in war. So what happened? Everybody wanted love and peace. That was the big thing. The love, the peace, the pretty colors to lighten the mood. That's what they did. So that's what people were born into. And then what did their kids do? Their kids were born into a colorful world. But it was more, okay, you didn't get a lot of TV. Your children get TV now. But they get to go outside. But now with those kids are grown, it's a cycle. It's what happened in that previous generation coming out in the next one. And before, in the 80s and 90s, the big thing was being being mean to people who were different. Whether it was because of their skin or because of their sexuality. So what happened? The next generation is going to make you face it. So now it's rampant. That's what's going on. That's honestly how this the way it looks, and the next generation will do. Huh? The kid. They did what?
The level of normalization how we were except
Mm-hmm.
for yourself, my mother, or them. It doesn't exist anymore. It's just
And we are saying
where it's a world that I don't personally agree with, which is fine, and so we'll move on.
this is the same
But
thing a lot of our parents and their people and their parents went through. Like the people who had the hippie kids. I don't agree with your hippie music, but I love you the same.
no, everything is different compared to
No, honestly, think about it from the
it's not
mindset of
that
those parents
the
back then.
the mindset was correct.
No, no, I'm saying like think of it
The
as
mindset was correct.
a parent who just came out of war. We're going into another war, and your child comes up to you with some bell
You're
bottom
right. You're
jeans,
right. You're right. You're right. It's fine.
and it's that mindset. Every generation is to test the next one, and they're to test the one before it. So any trauma that we had before in our generation growing up, it's gonna come out in the next one. The issue is we forget. We are very quick to forget lessons. It only take about 60, 70 years.
You can't say you forget as quick as me. You can say amazingly.
Yeah. But I'm like we as like
I'm,
humans, we forget.
you're 27. I'm 27. Like,
But
kids forget that they're the same. Like,
yeah, but look at like generationally, like don't look at us. Look at each like the millennials, the Gen X,
I
the Gen
get
Z
that
boomers.
generation. I get
Yeah.
all of that. I get
So
it.
if you look at
Second,
each each generational group, we will forget that the baby boomers, well, y'all had all them kids because y'all were going through a pandemic.
it's fine, yeah.
Well, guess what? We're going through a pandemic, and the amount of kids that people have had has skyrocketed.
Right.
But people don't see those correlations. They see, oh, that's back in the day. That's old school. That's outdated. No, things repeat themselves until you realize they're repeating themselves.
So theoretically, if you agree with the baby boomers,
Mm?
you agree with the baby boomers' mentality towards the parenting, right?
The what?
The baby boomers in
Mm-hmm.
terms of parenting,
Their
is it the
parenting.
same level? Yeah.
Their parenting. Okay, a baby boomer. If I'm right, it might have been that. It might have been the ones before that. But the parents of the people who were hippies, the big hippie movement.
Or you call them hippies, okay.
Well, that's what they were called back then. They were called hippies.
I'm not. You're good. I'm not good at that, by the way.
No, I'm just saying like this was like I think 1950s, 60s. These were.
It's what it is, but it's fine. Yeah, fine. May or may have not been hippies, okay.
Yeah,
You can say that. Let's go ahead. Go ahead.
but
Make your point.
back when like the hippie movement, when it was all the love, and when they just discovered all the drugs and the psychedelics and
Okay.
everything, the bright colors, their parents did not approve of the way they were. They didn't approve of that free love and why are you trying to be so happy and touch. Why? Because their parents were in factories.
They said, "Why don't you pussy on?" That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So that same thing, it happens every generation. Our generation, guess what? Our parents didn't approve of a lot of shit. But it's happening. And this generation
Shit. Right? You're right.
is just repeating itself. How does Melanie feel about you? Let me see.
Somebody didn't realize right now, yeah. You have a son tomorrow. How did you want to grow up as a human?
How do I want to grow up?
No, not how you want to grow up. If you have a son
Nope.
tomorrow,
Don't have any kids.
what do you
You said, do I have a kid?
Here's rewind, my friend. Why not?
Are you asking me why I don't have kids?
No, you said you're exactly. I'm not having any kids. Why do you no kids?
No, I thought you asked me if I had a son.
No, I said that if you was to have a son,
Okay.
like, what would you want him to be as a human? What skills would you want him to learn? What skills would he be as a human?
Okay. Hold on.
And why?
King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles is inverted. She does not see it being beneficial to be with you. The Wheel of Fortune is inverted. Bad luck, not a good decision. And the Empress is inverted. She does not want to repeat a cycle that she has seen from someone close to her before. But if I had a son and what skills or how would I want him to grow up? One, I want him to grow up with empathy, but intelligence. I want him to be a very effective and efficient communicator. I don't want him to do that shutdown shit. That gets no one anywhere. I want him to love people at face value until they prove to you that they're not worthy of your love. I want him to honor and love everyone, not just your mother and father, but people in general. Everyone deserves respect until they show you that they don't deserve it. Everything is always about be who you want people to be. I want him to be a good person. I want him to be brave. I want him to be chivalrous. I want him to be everything I am. Everything I see in my mom, I see in my dad, in the people that I admire, I want to try to instill into him. At the same time, give him enough room to be who the fuck he wants to be. And if you grow up and you want to be a damn Tyrannosaurus Rex, well, guess what? Mama gonna say you the best Tyrannosaurus Rex that ever Tyrannosaurus Rex did. Yes, you are. My job is to support my kid and give them a safe place. I would be the best dino mama. I would. Yeah, like life is too damn short to be hating folks. Why? I'm from the South. No, not South America. I'm in the U.S., but I'm from the South. If if Mariah is going to come towards you romantically, yep, she is. But what about me? I know you're falling in love with me. I know it. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know it's okay. It's just. He said, "Don't be too cheeky." He said, "Don't be too cheeky." You do. I'm gonna start saying that over the people now. Don't be too cheeky. Like. Oh, okay. Oh, Matthew. Mm. Matthew said, "Hey, back off that." He said, "Hey, back off. That's my chocolate mama." Mm. Oh, Matthew, him say. He said, he said, "I'm his, Matthew." Now, why are both of y'all up here? What's wrong with you? You down? You down? Oh, oh, you been drinking, sir. You don't need to drive nowhere. I'm drinking water, just so you know. Show you the bottle. What? My cup? I like cups.
Alright. Okay, similar. Similar to not the same. Mine's more gangster, you know
Whatever.
what I mean?
Matthew, are you trying to get a divorce already?
She's saying the most. Oh yeah, let me just sit right. Let's just sit the conversation. Um, Queens is my NSGP downward turnaround. I can't remember find that. Well, fuck them anyway, because I can't screw down anymore. But if anyone's beef, I can claim.
If what?
I can claim.
Oh, he say he claimed.
My
Oh,
NSG's right.
you ain't taking the dog. Oh, and you been cheating. Oh, Matthew, you ain't worth nothing. What?
Where are you based right now?
Where am I based right now? On planet Earth.
Which country are you situated within?
I am situated in the country of America.
Damn, that's a bit. No. That's a bit no. That's not what I say. What I say there is a bit no.
I am in
Where
North.
is it?
I'm in North America.
Right.
I'm not in Canada.
Okay.
I'm not in Hawaii.
Okay. I know North America.
I'm in the South.
That's fine. I like to be early, you know.
You what?
I don't. Do you want to read it? Nah, I can't read. Do you want to read it? Nah. I like money.
You are. How much have you had to
Do you
drink?
like money? Do you like money?
Do I like money? Everybody likes money.
But then you're gonna tap me in too. So you should know how much money I can make, right?
What are you talking about?
That's true. You should have done it all. You should point. You should actually genuinely point. You can tap me in too.
Dude, your accent is so fucking strong right now. What are you drinking for real?
I drank a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, I can hear it. Your ass went from British to
What
Scottish.
I'm says that. What I'm says that is that you do a lot of talent reasons, correct?
Yeah,
So you should understand how much money I could potentially make, correct?
depends.
Why does it depend?
It depends because everyone assumes that everything is linear. Like it's a straight line, and it does not happen that way.
Yeah, but what if I was told that I have more competence than I don't know. What if it's that I'm the guy?
You what?
I'm the guy.
You're that guy?
Yes.
That guy to do what?
But you tell me you're reading, my darling.
He say he that guy. What he that guy to do?
The money. Shit, always.
Well, you got temperance upright, so you would be that guy to heal people.
I genuinely believe in my lifetime. I'll be the guy. I'll be that financial, I guess. I believe that.
If
You tell me anything.
you will be the guy that one you got temperance. This is healing. This is all about healing. You are that guy that likes to heal things. You got the King of Cups inverted. This is not being logical with your emotions though, so you might let your emotions override your logical business sense sometimes. You got the five of Pentacles upright. This is being risky. This is betting the devil your head. This is I bet I can do that and making risky investments. Sometimes they pan out, sometimes they don't. And then you got the Eight of Swords upright. This is placing yourself in a box. This is other actions may have put you in a situation, but you're the one keeping yourself in a box.
So, what would you advise me to, like,
What would I advise you to do? You are starting to sound like a leprechaun right now. So,
You to me, life's a game.
what would I advise you to do?
Money comes and goes, life's a game. Advise me.
I mean, live
Let's
life.
go, right? And if we get the poor, we go again.
Yeah. Live life. Have fun. It is too short. It is too short to have regrets.
So, I'm not gonna fall, but God, good.
Don't fall out that damn chair.
I'm not even, I don't know, maybe that's the right. You're going straight. That's right.
Your accent is so strong. I want to understand you so bad, but your ass, you are there.
I just did it. I'm like, go on. We're a gamble.
What are you trying to gamble?
I've listened to, I'm not listening to how much months. Absolutely nothing. So it's a win-win for my individual self.
With your individual stuff.
The question is, my darling, why you gambling?
What am I? What?
Why you gambling?
I ain't gambling shit.
Oh, you're sick. Let's double down then. Let go.
Your ass is you are fucking drunk. How much have you had to drink?
I drank a lot of alcohol to the point where I realized money ain't shit. So let go. Let's double down, my kiddo.
Your ass. I have seen two different, no, I think three different glass, two for sure, because I swore you had a wine glass, and then this.
No wine.
You didn't have wine,
No wine.
so it's been that damn cup. You've been
I better say vodka, my kiddo.
vodka is not brown.
I better say vodka.
I don't know what vodka you got that's brown, sir.
I want got vodka tonight. Ain't just nothing else. Let's be honest, my friend.
That's his answer. He gonna stick to it. All right.
Complete honesty, my friend. Vodka on. You want with me?
I'm good. Just don't fall out the chair.
No, you gotta roll with me. I just gonna roll the vodka. You roll the vodka. And then as a drink with the vodka and Diet Coke. No, Coke Zero, sorry. With the vodka and Coke Zero, you gotta roll with me, kiddo. You can't gamble in the house. You with me, if you know you're not. You can't go licky.
I can't. Yo, you are so. You are speaking in vodka now. I'm. Alright, you're at home, right? You're at home, right?
I didn't betray the vodka. Why, my friend? Did you betray me too? Betray me.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Lick one eye means you betray me, man.
What the fuck?
You betray me, yeah. 16. How much did you use? 100 quid. 200 quid. What did you use? No. Don't pick one liquor eye, though. I'm picking one liquor eye, man.
Are you at home?
Of course not.
I don't know. I'm just making sure that you don't have to go nowhere. You need to go lay down.
You know what? I'm at home, yeah. I see your liquor one eye peeking in and out, yeah. Okay, yeah. Let's go forward. Listen, either you ride or die. Either ride or die or no.
Am I right?
Ride.
Am I what?
Don't laugh.
Okay. I'm not laughing.
Riding, yeah?
What am I?
What's that?
What's the question?
I said, double roll. Ride or die. Let's go for another one.
Ride or die. What?
Ayo, this wasn't her.
I need a damn translator. This motherfucker is through tonight.
Alright, translated.
So, because you are pretty well, go to bed. Go to bed.
Yes, I'm gonna share. I'll pay for it anyway. This is entertaining.
I know.
No. What are you laughing for,
um, does Kimberly think? Didn't you ask about Kimberly before? Does Kimberly think about Lord? Does Kimberly think about you sexually? Yes, she does.
Who the hell's Kimberly?
I have no idea. This boy got a whole Rolodex of females.
Me? Hell's Kimberly? Whoa. Well, okay, we're going back to my reading. Is that what it is? Boy.
Yeah,
Find out who Kimberly is.
now I ain't say nothing like that, Matthew.
Kimberly be best friends.
If y'all could see his camera right now, like it is all over the place.
Listen. Whenever I hear Kimberly, me and Kimberly were homies, you know. Who the fuck's Kimberly? I don't know who Kimberly is. I do know Kimberly though. She's down the road. But we never met each other.
That ain't what I said, Matthew. Don't lie.
Who the fuck is Matthew?
You are this close from sounding like a leprechaun, I swear. Oh.
Greetings, my energy's being down. What are you talking about? Okay, that's it. Blood, where the fuck is this Kimberly talking about? Hey, got shit over there.
Go to bed.
Cause, yeah, I feel like it's that way. It's moving that way.
Go to bed.
Me?
Yes, you. Go to bed.
I could.
Why can't you?
No, I said I couldn't go to bed.
Why couldn't you go to bed?
No, I'm not denying the scenario. I could go to bed.
You could.
I don't know.
So why won't you?
I need my entertainment, right?
I mean,
I need my entertainment.
entertainment,
What's stopping me from going to bed right now? Okay, why should I go to bed? I see you crouching behind that nickel mic and that, innit? What are you laughing for, blood? I can see you.
I know you can see. What do you think I'm trying to do? Does Kimberly think you're a player? I mean, she probably should. Yeah, she do.
Who the fuck is Kimberly, blood? Who the fuck is Kimberly?
Someone Matthew's interested in.
Who's Matthew?
He is on YouTube.
Yo, Matthew, I'll hook you up with him, man. My brethren, Matthew. Why don't you like Kimberly? I'll hook you up. They are my brethren, kid. Like, you got cool, right? No?
You should.
It'll be injustice for you not to hook up my boy, Matthew, Kimberly.
It will be an injustice of me to not hook up Matthew with Kimberly.
Correct. You just disappeared. Where the fuck you are? Okay, now you're back. Yeah, so yeah, we just go out our boy Matthew. Matthew, Kimberly, why not? Join us. Let's have a conversation, man. Why not? Boy, let's talk.
Oh my god. Sonny, take your ass to bed. Take your ass to bed. Matter of fact, I'm about to go.
Okay, why? What the fucking the west of England? What do you do?
What time is it in England? Wait a minute.
In England right now, it's about 4:26 a.m.
In the morning? Do you have to go to work?
No, this is normally the time I wake up for.
Dude, it's Friday at 4 o'clock in the morning. You are sauced. I need you to go to bed. I need you to. Do you have to like leave the house?
No, luckily on the weekend I don't have to work. Content. I'm happy. Oh shit, man, this girl's been baffled.
Oh my god.
She's you have no clue what to do right now, innit?
I have what?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just like a different kind of species that never died within.
You feel like who's the different species?
I feel like I'm a different kind of species that never died with before.
That I've ever dealt with? I've dealt with some weird people now.
Oh shit. The fuck you been doing? Who the fuck you talking to then, man? Because I'm quite weird. Who the fuck you trying to? Yes, I'm not weird. I'm normal.
You
I have normal time.
you
That's actually a normal time.
you think
Who the fuck you trying to then, you know? Like, no, you're the same age as me, though, innit?
I've talked to some weird species now. General, let me see what's going on with you, Destiny.
26, 27. Oh, shut up, 27. Yeah, you're just 27 years of my age. This time,
Yeah.
blood. Hold on, I'm telling your mom, you know. Like, listen, where's auntie at?
Who's auntie?
Your mother.
My mom?
Yeah, she doesn't know that you're trying to demands at 27 years old at 4:30 in the morning. She doesn't know what I want. Yeah, I'm still alive, blood. No? Oh, dear.
Destiny, you got the moon inverted. That is a breaking of cycles, and it also is low emotions. Yeah, strength upright. This is a good thing. It means you are. You're.
Just into the conversation.
I'm not studying this fool.
I could be one-on-one. I can't do this response. We're talking, you can conversate with one-on-one. I'm in the UK right now, it's 4:30 in the morning. Get on to conversate. Let's conversate, right? Please.
This is work for me. Like I'm doing this because I like people, but this is like designated work for me. But this, you got the strength card upright. Strength is about being strong, and being in charge as a woman can be in charge. And then the two of wands is inverted. This is not letting yourself be jealous of someone else's accomplishments.
We're not just on.
Are you gonna get her? Are you gonna get a sneaky link? But sir, leave that damn child alone. Apparently you are, but god damn it.
Hold on, who the fuck is looking to you right now? Yeah. But we ain't picking no one. And we ain't just no one. If my girl Destiny wants to come and talk to us right now, I'm happy to talk to her. My girl Destiny.
Yo,
Who the fuck is that? Boy, who's Saya?
am I what?
Who the hell is Saya?
Am I what?
I swear you said the name of a guy called Saya.
No.
Oh yeah, I get blessed. I'm hating it. Cool. Let Destiny call them. Mine.
So I guess take your ass to bed. I'm getting off of here. I'm going to bed. Cause it is almost midnight my time. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Why are you stressing for girl, man? Fuck me.
No problem, Destiny.
Is it because I broke your routine? It's because I broke your routine, innit?
No, I literally usually am on here for about 2 hours.
Well, listen, I love you too.
What is going on?
Actually, I don't, but we're best of friends.
Okay.
Well, you okay? You got a British best friend.
I have a British best friend now.
No. You don't call me besties. We're besties. That's it. That's correct terminology. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You call me a bestie.
I'm gonna call you my bestie.
Yeah. Best. Fine. You're a bestie. It's cool.
Okay.
But that's how we end it.
Sorry. off of here, I'm going to bed and I need to do my outro.
Outro, what's the outro, man? You seem so stressed.
I am not stressed.
That's right, I'm with you, cuz. What's the outro?
I'm doing my outro. Get off my device, sir. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Last question, Destiny. What is something you need to work on? The damn near the same cards. King of Wands is inverted. This is not being logical with your thoughts and ideas. Strength is inverted. This is that weak feeling. This is that not being in control the way a woman can and should be in control. And then you got the Six of Wands still inverted. This is being jealous of other people's accomplishments. With that being said, oh, Sonny, you did brighten up my day. You did. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. I'm not studying you, Sonny. But anyway, we thank y'all for joining us in the Shadow Gallery. The lights are out, the doors are closed. The Hellpaws will graciously and gratefully escort you out the door and off the premises. Please do not trip on your way out. They do not care. They will catch you out like a bag of bones or rooms. If you'd like to book a private session, purchase a live pool, or donate to me, the Hellpaws, or the show in general, you may do so at my website, www.madamshado.wixsite.com/website, or via PayPal or Cash App directly to Madam Shad'O. There is no W in Shad'O ever. If you put a W in Shad'O, nerves where you or your money goes, or where you or your money ends up. As per usual, love me, like me, share, and subscribe to me. Turn your notifications on so you know when I go live. Join me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Big O, and TikTok. After I get off of here, I will be doing the end of day lesson. Oh, I forgot you're new here. This is just how these outros go. Any energetic beings that I extend an invitation to during this live reading, your invitation has been rescinded and your permission has been revoked. That being said, energetic beings that are here that are not welcome here, not assigned to be here, not supposed to be here. You do not have to go home. You do have to get the hell out of here and off of the premises. We thank you all. We will see. I don't know about tomorrow night because I don't know if I'm being here tomorrow night, but hopefully we will be in here Sunday and. Depending on Monday, Saturday and Monday are going to be toss-ups, so we'll see. Let's see. But whatever. As usual and always, take care now. Bye-bye then.